a week since I put out my last video, and thank you everybody who sent me messages and comments, but I'm back with a highly anticipated shoe review of a shoe that was not originally made for skateboarding, but was remade for all of us skateboarders. And this is the review of the Adidas Forum 84. I don't even really want to have to do this, but I do have to tell you to subscribe, because you've watched these videos before, and if I don't say it, then nobody subscribes. So please, subscribe. The Adidas Forum 84 originally had its debut on the basketball court in Los Angeles at the Olympics at the Forum, which is why it's named the Forum 84. But since it was revamped as a skateboarding shoe, it does have a few different features that are called out about it. A narrow toe cup puts a modern stylish spin to this iconic shoe. True to its heritage roots and signature lines, the 2021 Forum is updated for a modern generation. Now with a removable crisscross strap system with style that you could change up. A lace enclosure with that removable strap, a leather upper, a rubber outsole, and it's imported. This shoe was recently put into the skateboard category of Adidas website. They even have a colorway for Diego Najera, which is the colorway that I tried to get through Instagram, but that didn't work. So I do not recommend trying to buy any Adidas shoes on Instagram because they told me they ran out of stock after I bought it. But pissing me off aside, I bought these for $100. Giving me the free range to tell you all the boo caca that I do not like about these shoes. And there is more than I thought that there would be. To begin with, these shoes do fit true to size and are really comfortable. I didn't feel like I needed to pull the laces super tight to be able to feel snug in the shoe, and this strap is purely for decoration because I did not need to use it. As a matter of fact, this strap can easily come off, so if you don't want to have this big bulky strap on here making your shoes look like they're some type of combat boot, you can just pull it right off. I didn't realize that this strap came off until after I started to film this review. I could have took it off like the whole entire time, didn't even know. When I start skating a new pair of shoes, I do anticipate them to be stiff and firm, and I do like to have that feeling for as long as possible. But this is the first pair of shoes that I've skated where it was too stiff. I could not get used to the way that these shoes flicked. I had a really hard time getting comfortable with my flip tricks because of how damn stiff they stayed. It was way stiffer than I needed it to be, that's what she said. I have been skating these shoes for over 3 weeks now, and that super stiff shoe feeling never went away. So I had to do something that I've never done to any skateboarding shoes. I put them in the microwave. I've never used the microwave thing. People are like, oh, you just microwave your shoes, break them in. Like, yeah, I know, but I don't want to do that because I like them to feel stiff. Never felt a shoe feel this stiff before. It was super annoying. Well, at first it was cool because I was like, yeah, this is gonna last forever, this stiff shoe feeling. But I could not get used to the super stiff flick as well as getting used to just wearing them. It just felt like I had a boot on the whole time. And then after I microwaved them, it was like night and day better. After doing this, they did look a bit more worn down, but they did feel 1 million, I really mean 1 million times better. After forcing them to break in, they did feel more comfortable with my flip tricks, but I was definitely not confident with any of my flip tricks. Like, I understand, like, I'll mess up a lot in skating. Yeah, of course. But even if I'm messing up on kickflips a lot, that's kind of like, come on, like, what the hell, dude? Because I was messing up on kickflips like every session, like all the time, which is super annoying. The outsole on this shoe is almost exactly the same as the Liberty Cup, but for some reason, the flick and how these feel is very different than the Liberty Cup. I expected my heel flips and my nollie heel flip tricks to feel nice and tight. I kept feeling like every session that I did, I would get used to the way that these shoes flicked and I would be fine. But I never did get used to these until I microwaved them. Then after I microwaved them, they felt better. Not good, but better. The tread on the bottom of these shoes is exactly the same as the Liberty Cup tread. I don't really see anything that really stands out about this tread or anything that's really that bad. The tread is your traditional Adidas tread. You don't need anything crazy about it. It's grippy enough, it's fine. This leather upper is a lot more durable than I thought that it would be, and I'm pretty surprised to tell you that most of the damage happened to my nollie flipping foot. I broke through some of the stitches and started to wear through some of the white off of that leather. I didn't break off any of my stripes, and the rest of the upper, although be it kind of dirty and damaged looking, doesn't have any actual structural damage. Which is a huge plus, because that meant that I did not have to replace these laces with my laces. And since this is the month of Black Friday, I decided that starting today until the end of the month, you can get yourself an early Christmas present and get the shoelaces that are gonna last you way longer than normal shoelaces. Here, let me show you. Here we have some Nike shoelaces and some Vans shoelaces, and here are my shoelaces. So let's see which one breaks first. On the side of my board, I have applied some grip tape. So now let's start rubbing them on the grip tape and see which one lasts the longest. Pull them all the same. Start rubbing. These Vans ones are strong. What's left? I can't see what's left. Can you tell me? Which one's left? Is it mine? Is it my shoelace that's left? Is it this one that's right here in my hand still that I'm rubbing still? Oh, it's this one? Oh, well check that out. A link for these shoelaces will be in the description if you want your shoelaces to last longer. But one thing that I was really happy about with these is how they handle impact. I did jump down some things here and there with these shoes, but the lack of confidence in my flip tricks made me not really want to do any flip tricks down anything. But however, this super thick outsole made me feel really confident in the fact that my feet did not hurt after jumping down anything that I skated. Which actually isn't that surprising because there's pretty much no board feel, so no board feel equals really good impact protection. This super thick outsole has this very strange net on top of this foam material that's throughout the outsole, and I'm pretty sure that's what did a really good job at absorbing all of the impact and taking away all of the board feel. The good impact protection had to be because of the outsole, because the insole that's glued into the shoe doesn't feel like anything but a thin layer of foam. The tongue on this shoe is very slightly padded, and it doesn't have any straps on the side of it to hold it in place, but this little eyelet that's in the middle of the shoelaces holding the tongue is enough to hold it in place so it's not slipping around on the side of your foot while you're skating. Before I microwaved these shoes, they had absolutely no board feel, but after I microwaved them, it was just enough to break them in so I felt a little bit more comfortable with my flip tricks and my board feel. I think that the shoe did not take a lot of damage on the upper because of how thick this outsole is. I did wear down the edge of this outsole a lot before I started to even rip these stitches. So this thick outsole is going to help protect the rest of your shoe. I was really excited to start skating these shoes, but after failing at being able to get them through Instagram and then having to buy them on Adidas website and having no success in breaking them in the entire time that I skated them, I gotta say, I'm pretty goddamn disappointed. But they look really cool. They're just a step above normal looking Adidas and just a half step below looking absolutely ridiculous. So they are just kind of a ridiculous looking skate shoe. If you were to ask me if I would be skating these shoes again, I'd probably tell you hell nah. But if you're somebody that doesn't mind microwaving your shoes and wants a shoe that's probably gonna last you a really long time, then these are probably a good shoe for you. Make sure you leave a comment down below letting me know what shoes you guys want me to review next, and if there's enough of you commenting the same exact shoe, then I'll probably review it. And as for now, I am done with this video, and I will see you guys in another one soon. Shoe drop! I love you, bye! If you watched this far, you probably left a comment saying something about like being real nice to me about like, hey, work-life balance stuff. I'm gonna find a job, and then I'm probably just gonna make shoe reviews and not so much a ton of videos every week, because I'm more happy that way, having my job and my security there, and then doing the YouTube on the side. So I'll probably do that. But I want to let you know, because I love you guys, and Yeah, a bit of a struggle past couple of year. So got it, get it, right? At least I know I can like struggle through something for a year and do it nonstop and like be okay. But I don't need to do that. So I'm gonna try to find a good job, one that I can build my career in, and that's it. And I love you guys. Okay, bye.